How's it going, guys, and welcome to this prediction video. For this one, we have another major fixture taking place in the Spanish La Liga on the 4th of February, that is this week Sunday, as Real Madrid host Atletico Madrid in a Madrid Derby at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. The last time we saw a Madrid Derby was on the 18th of January in the Copa del Rey. Los Rojiblancos played the fixture at home and made the most of their home ground advantage when in the 39th minute Lino was able to capitalize on some poor defending from Real Madrid's defense. But Los Blancos were not going to give up without a fight, and in the first minute of injury time in the first half, Jan Oblak somehow managed to fluff his lines and end up with the ball in his own net. Atleti were not done yet, and in the 57th minute, Alvaro Morata capitalized on yet another defensive error by Real Madrid to make it 2-1 to Atleti. But as usual, Real Madrid just had to fight back, and in the 82nd minute, they got their equalizer again when Joselu was able to head the ball home from close range. This now forced the match into extra time, and Atleti made the most of it when in the 100th minute, that is 10 minutes into the first half of extra time, Antoine Griezmann with a fantastic solo run and finishing from a tight angle to make it 3-2. Atleti then silenced Real Madrid when in the 119th minute, that is 1 minute before the final whistle, Riquelme found himself on the end of a fantastic pass when Atleti countered, and he just managed to make it 4-2 to Atletico Madrid. Los Rojiblancos thereby dumping their more illustrious neighbours out of the Copa del Rey for the season. We start off our team analysis with Real Madrid. The last 5 matches for Los Blancos have ended in 4 wins and a single loss. Their last match was a 2-0 win away at Getafe earlier this week in La Liga. Real Madrid are looking exceptionally strong on all fronts. A player who is mostly responsible for that is new English boy Jude Bellingham with 18 goals and 6 assists. Jude Bellingham came in as an attacking midfielder, but he was getting so many goals during the absence of players like Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo that sometimes we get confused about where exactly he plays, but I don't really think it matters because he's getting the results for his team. Next up, I want to talk Luka Modric with 1 goal and 4 assists. Modric is getting by in terms of age. He doesn't have the legs anymore, but tactically and strategically, Modric's mind is, I think, just a level above everybody else in world football right now. He's able to see passes, create moves, and just dictate the tempo of the game, whether it's from deeper in midfield or in a more number 10 role. And finally, I want to talk Rodrigo. Now, Rodrigo is going to be the man, I think, getting a goal in this one. With 10 goals and 6 assists, his numbers are looking very, very good so far. And Rodrigo also had to shoulder a large part of the burden for Real Madrid in terms of getting goals when Vinicius Jr. was out injured. Okay, when we look at Atletico Madrid, the last 5 matches for Los Rojiblancos have ended in 5 wins. Their last match being a 2-1 win against Rayo Vallecano. Leading the way in terms of goals for Atleti is Alvaro Morata, a former Real Madrid striker himself. With 18 goals and 2 assists, Morata seems to be more interested in getting the goals. So his assists are not looking that great, but it doesn't matter because he's that perfect number 9, perfect goal poacher, there to capitalize on any defensive mistakes and to get those tap-ins. A man creating those opportunities for his strike partner is Antoine Griezmann. He too has 16 goals and 6 assists, so he's right up there with those top goal scorers. The chemistry between Morata and Griezmann is just something beautiful to behold this season. But while Morata is more of the tap-in artist, Griezmann is the guy creating, whether it's with mazy runs, with great passes, with fantastic dribbling ability. And he's going to be a threat from anywhere, no matter where it is that he is on the pitch. And finally, I want to talk Atleti's goalkeeper, Jan Oblak. Now, we know Real Madrid is going to come out all guns blazing here. They're looking very strong in La Liga, looking to get some payback. And Oblak is basically gonna be under siege. So he's gonna have to make sure he's composed. He needs to be more, I feel, more commanding in his box to avoid making mistakes like he did in the last derby. But I think he's already just a fantastic keeper, and I think he's gonna do well here. Okay, on to the head-to-head in the S3M2 Verdict. In terms of the last 5 derbies between these two sides, they've ended in 2 wins for Atletico Madrid, 2 wins for Real Madrid, and a single draw. So this fixture is split nicely right down the middle. Real seem to be a lot better at home. Atleti may be struggling when they play at the Bernebeu. But I also think Real Madrid have many injuries right now, defensive injuries. I think that was on display when you look at how poorly they actually defended against Atleti in that Copa Del Rey fixture. Real Madrid are more commanding and more decisive when it comes to defending, but here they kind of just didn't know what they were doing. I think also just knowing that their main choice goalkeeper, or their first choice goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois, and then their defensive partners of Alaba, I think, and Militao as well. Now, possibly Antonio Rudiger. I think Real Madrid have a problem at centre back. But they're still playing like champions. You know, they're conceding goals, but they're scoring goals as well. I actually think Real Madrid were okay with letting the Copa del Rey slip. I don't think Real Madrid are the team that want to win all the trophies in a season. I think they have their specific targets, and I think the Copa del Rey only becomes a priority when they're maybe not doing as well in the league. I expect Real Madrid to win this one. I think, knowing, you know, the fact that they have that one loss in their last 5 games, and it was in that Madrid derby against Atleti, it makes Real Madrid wanna go above and beyond to even the score. Well, I say even the score, but we know in terms of usually it's Real Madrid that does better here. It's only in the last few seasons that Atleti have started coming up again. But I think Real Madrid, just having this youthful squad that's got all of this energy, all of this ability to go forward, I expect both sides to score. I expect quite a few goals as well, because the last few matches between these two sides have yielded many, many goals. I think Real Madrid do have a problem at centre-back though, so I think they do concede quite a few here. But I think just knowing that, you know, they were able to rest Vinicius Jr., able to give a bit of playing time to Rodrigo in the week. I think Vinicius played for about 70 minutes in the week against Getafe before he was subbed off so that Rodrigo could come on. Means both of these players are fit and they're fresh. And then you look at their squad as well, and it's mostly young players who have the ability to just turn matches on its head whenever they feel like it. When we look at this clash as well in log positions, Real Madrid first with 57 points and Atletico third with 47 points. It might be a top of the table clash, it might be first and third, but 10 points difference between the two. I think that says just how consistent and how dominant Real Madrid have been in the league this season. And I don't expect that to change in this match. I fully expect Real Madrid to go out here and win it by 2 goals, but I do think they concede here. I think both of these sides also know that they have Champions League fixtures coming up. Atleti arguably having the more difficult fixtures. But I think Real Madrid here are going to just go out and get it done. Hi, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We really appreciate the watch time. And the fact that you took some time out of your day to spend it with us talking about the sport that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, why not, drop a like down below or comment in the comment section. Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And I mean, while you are here right now, have a look at some of our old videos too. They should be appearing on the screen right now, along with that subscribe button. So you know exactly what to do. Thank you so much. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And have a great day out there. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks. Stay safe.